Hey, Amethyst, I'm talking to you. I am talking to everybody in Amethyst. I'm talking to Dallas, talking to Marley, talking to Jarquise, Gator, Connor, Tanaya, Noah. All right, you guys. Now I'm coming to you on Zoom because I am taking my mother-in-law to the airport where she is going to California. I'm going to be joining her on Friday. But in the meantime, I wanted to make sure you got the information for this week's Kahoot. I'm counting on you guys to do really well in the Kahoot, and I want one of you to win it. So I'm going to give you everything I can, but you got to pay close attention. All right, here we go. I'm going to start off by showing you the, hold on a second. Okay, there's the worksheet. All right. Oh, dark mode is available. Interesting. I wonder what dark mode is. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, okay, here we go. You guys will know some of this stuff, but I want to make sure that you get all of this information. Now, look, there's only 8 questions here, and so you guys should be able to get it. All right, so the first one. Air pressure determines wind and weather patterns. Blank causes the atmosphere to push against everything it surrounds. So you know that there's air pressure. The question is, what pushes the air? Ooh, I've got something to show you. Here we go. I was doing this today with the All-Stars who were in my class for the video recording for the website. So you guys would be interested in knowing this. Let's see. Oh yeah, so look. This is a picture of the atmosphere, a little clip of it, right? Here is a picture, an idea of all the air molecules bouncing around right here at the bottom. You see? Right there. Now, that line down there is called sea level. It's right at the level of the sea, the ocean. But watch what happens when I drag this slider up in the atmosphere. Watch what happens to the air molecules on the left. Can you already tell what's happening? That's right. There's less of them. Why are there less of them? If you said because something is pulling them down towards sea level, you're right. What is the force that pulls the air molecules down? It also pulls you down. That's right. It's gravity. You got it. All right. So let's put that in the first one. Gravity causes the atmosphere to push against everything it surrounds. Gravity. Gravity. All right, that's the first one. All right, second one. Air pressure is the blank per blank of area exerted on the Earth's surface by the blank of the air above the surface. All right, air pressure is the blank per blank. It's how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'll tell you. I'll give it to you. It's basically about gravity. Air pressure is the force per unit of area, right? So if you have a square foot, that's how much force is being pushed down on the square foot by the air. So by the what of the air? We're talking about gravity still, right? So what do you call that? Measuring how much the gravity is pulling on something starts with a W. Weight. It's weight. Force per unit of area exerted on the Earth's surface by the weight of the air above the surface. All right. As the blank of molecules increase, they push more on a surface, and the total atmospheric pressure does something. As the blank of molecules increases, let's go back to our atmosphere lab. Sure are a lot of them down here at sea level. When I said a lot, that refers to this amount. As the amount of molecules increases, they push more on a surface, and the total atmospheric pressure does something. The total pressure, see how it's different up here when I pull it up, the slider up a little bit? That's about on the level with halfway up those mountains, which is why when you go all the way to the top of a mountain, see how I move that slider all the way to the top of the mountain? You have less, right? So as you move down, the amount of those air molecules, that one, does this, increases. Yeah, as the amount of molecules increases, they push more on a surface, and the total atmospheric pressure increases. Okay, number 4. Here we go. So if the number of molecules increase, so does the air pressure. Oh, no, that's not what this one is. It's the opposite. Somebody tell me what the opposite of increase is. You say decrease. Good job. Decrease. All right. Air pressure is measured with blank or blank barometers. 2 kinds of barometers. The first one has that silvery white metal that liquefies at ordinary temperatures. What is that? Starts with an M. Yep, mercury. Good job. Mercury. Or what's the other kind? Aneroid. That's right. Aneroid. Okay. Number 6. Mercury barometers measure the blank of a mercury blank in a vertical glass tube. Let's look at it. Hold on. There's another Java lab. These are some cool little apps for science specifically. This is Torricelli's experiment. He's the one who came up with that barometer. Torricelli was his last name. What his first name is, I'll have to find out later. But look, mercury barometers measure the blank of mercury of a mercury blank. Okay. Mercury, that's Hg, just like Hunter, right? It's called Hydrargari, something. That was the original name of it. Now we call it mercury. Another name for mercury is, anyone? Quicksilver. All right, good. So here on Earth, this line represents the height to which the mercury will go at sea level. Now that height, can I annotate? Let me see. Yes, I can. That height is 760 millimeters. This is not the information you need right now, but you're going to need it later. So 760 millimeters. That's how high that mercury gets in the glass tube at sea level. All right. Let's see. Let me get rid of that. 760 millimeters. All right. So now the question is, mercury barometers measure that's right, the height of a mercury, what do you call it? I got to get rid of the sanitation. Come on. Let me do it. Eraser. There we go. The height of a mercury something inside that glass tube. Oh, it's the same word for basalt. Basalt has a blank structure. It's in the shape of a, yeah, good job, column. column, C-O-L-U-M-N, column, in a vertical, which is up and down, glass tube. As air pressure changes, the height of the mercury column does too, like a... Guys, I don't remember what I said, like a what? All right, hold on. Let me open it up. Go over my answer key. Oh, got it. Did you see it? Like a... thermometer. Thermometer. There you go. All right. Meteorologists measure air pressures in units called atmospheres, which is also abbreviated to ATM. That's right. Just like you get your money out of, right? Or adults get their money out of. One atmosphere is equal to, what is it, answer key? Oh yeah. 1,103 millibars. Let me double check that. No. I'm glad I checked it. 013 millibars at sea level, which translates into how many millimeters of quicksilver? Yep, you got it. Yeah, nice job. I heard somebody, even in my mind, shouting it out. 760 millimeters of, there's that word again, quicksilver, when measured on a mercury barometer. Okay, an aneroid barometer, which is what most blank barometers are. Oh yeah, wall barometers, ones you put on a wall, uses a blank of tubing. You remember? Here, let's look at the that diaphragm, right? But look at the way it's shaped. Look at the way it's shaped. It's shaped like a snail shell or the cochlea inside your ear. Let's look at the cochlea. Let's see, cochlea. Oh, I'm in all caps mode. Yeah. Let's look at that. Inside your ear, for some of you that were here. Oh, that's talking about a cochlear implant. That's right. I don't need to know that right now. Let's just look at this one. Okay. Let me open a new tab. Okay. So here is the cochlea. It's shaped like that instrument inside that aneroid barometer. And the word for that, anybody got a word for that? I'll tell you what it is. It is coil. And there it is on that second sentence. See, it's C-O-I-L. Oh, go back to that, C-O-I-L. And I want to go to bold. There you go. Coil of tubing with most of the air removed. Remember what it's called when you have most of the air removed or all of the air removed? Evacuated. Good job. Okay, the coil bends inward when pressure rises, right? Because the pressure pushes down on it, pushes that thing down because there's nothing inside of it, and bows out. Ever heard that expression? Bows out. Oop. Get rid of these lines. Bows out when the pressure drops, right? Because there's not as much pushing on it from above. All right, now your extra credit, 50 points per label. Now this is not set up the way yours is, but you have an idea. There's two different things here. What is this part called again? We just said it. It's the coil. Very good. And this part, which points at the number, what do you call the thing that points? It's a pointer. Exactly. So what I want you to do is put the word pointer. I'll put those right here. Pointer in the right box and coil in the right box. Very easy. 50 points per label. It's 100 points. There you go. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow. No. I'll see you this afternoon. I'm going to come back. I'll give you your sheets because I don't want to give them out 2 days in a row. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, but I will give them out today at the end of the day. But I will see you later today, and then I'll see you tomorrow. And then Miss Vanessa will run the Kahoot. Miss Vanessa or my Fioris in other classes will run the Kahoot. Hopefully I'll get a Fiore out of Amethyst. That's what I'm looking for. So you guys try your best. All right. Talk to you soon.